Most expensive cakes. This here is one of those things that you're just like, why? Do you really need to show off you're so rich? Because cake can be $2 and still be delicious. This is probably one of the worst ways to spend your money. You don't really need expensive cake as long as you have cake. Hi guys, I'm Mar. And recently we've been eating so much cake. Definitely the highlight of my year. But these cakes right here, I don't even know if they're made for eating. So this, I guess it's a cake. It kind of looks like an egg with a brownie inside. I mean, that is chocolate, so that looks delicious. But this cake is 22,000 pounds. That's how you know she's expensive. She don't even use dollars. She international now. European. So how much is that in dollars? 22,000 pounds is $28,432.47. Wow, so this cake was apparently ordered by some diamond mogul named Carl Winninger. Carl Winnie for his 60th birthday. This is just full stupidity. It's the smallest piece of cake you could get for that money. It apparently has gold, caviar, diamonds. Who wanna eat that, sir? This man probably just hates his friends. And he's just like, I'll have a cake to myself. This cake, she's not sure if she's a wedding cake or a funeral cake or what's happening. Oh, this Kim Kardashian's wedding cake. So that was accurate. It was a funeral cake. That marriage died real fast. Was it ever alive? Ooh, there's a whole forest of a cake. This is Liza Minnelli's wedding cake and it was $40,000. But you see, she got like 5 different cakes there, so it's okay. I mean, if you're Liza Minnelli, you probably got a lot of money. You probably got that for free, so you're good. Ooh, this beautiful girl. Yes, slay my life. That dress, that cake. How do you cut that cake though? You're probably gonna get one of those little stray pieces of fabric. They're gonna be in that cake. Somebody about to get a prize. Oh, I got the fabric. She got to cut all the way up there? Oh, girl. Why? Is the rest of the cake fake? Is that the only piece that's actual cake? That dress was not made to be struggling with no sword. And that cake was $75,000. If I spent that much money on cake, I don't think I would cut into it. I would just be like, okay, you're gonna be my centerpiece. Every time somebody comes in, I'm just gonna be like, did you see my cake? $75,000. Oh, this cake royal. This is the Prince William and Princess Kate cake. I almost called her Princess Cake. And you know, I think she should go with that. This cake like a normal cake, but then she had little baby cakes. It was $80,000. I feel like that's a bit much. That's just some white cake. I mean, it probably just tastes like vanilla. Apparently, it was so expensive because it got 12 different kinds of flowers. Why are you putting flowers on cake for? This I learned on my last cake video. If your flowers on your cake are not edible, we don't want them. Another royal cake. The Charles and Diana cake. You just know Charles picked that out. That one ugly cake. Diana wouldn't do that. The queen was probably like, how can I ruin this wedding? Car crash? No, too soon. I know. Square cake. Oh, this beautiful. This Sofia Vergara. You know she got some taste. This just looks like a flower explosion. Is it cake? Is it flowers? Are they edible flowers? I would say yes. I trust Sofia. And if she spent $50,000 on a cake, it's because she could eat it. She will not betray me like that. This cake was created by a Japanese pastry chef. She's not from here. She's Japanese. She's decked out in platinum necklaces, pins, pendants, and for good measure, edible platinum flakes. Yes, sir. The Japanese know how to do it. I mean, you're not gonna give us all that platinum and nothing edible. What's the point of cake? I mean, this cake was $130,000. I don't want to be rude, sir, but it better have tasted real good because she looking kind of rough. So there's a life-size bride cake. Oh, imagine going up to your baker and they're like, what you got in mind, ma'am? Oh, I just want my cake to look exactly like me because I'm just the most perfect thing I've ever seen. The cake is $1 million. If there was a cake somewhere that looked like me, it definitely would not be worth $1 million because I am not worth $1 million. I would go for cheap. They'll be like 10 bucks and you can have her. This a diamond chocolate cake. I love chocolate and I guess diamonds are okay, but I just don't understand why mix those two. I mean, if you bite into a chocolate, the last thing you would want to find is a diamond. A diamond just gonna make you choke. Chocolate would never do that to you. This cake, $150,000. Oh, hell no. Sir, we need a refund. This cake is beautiful. I mean, she got different tiers and she got all the flowers, but I'm just confused at the price. Comment below how much you think this cake is. I mean, this is a white wedding cake. It's probably the basic at the country club. So, okay, expensive, but how much should this be? This cake, $20 million. Sir, and it's that much because it has gold flakes and diamonds. $20 million worth of diamonds in the cake. cake? So you're just gonna give that away? Or are you gonna be like, oh, please return the diamonds after you're done eating?
I want to have the most expensive cake ever made.
Yes, girl, yes. When you got daddy's credit cards and no problems.
We could be anywhere between 20 and 30 million dollars.
So before Jeff comes back with even more jewelry, I get the guys making the tiers chocolate with whipped cream and truffle filling.
Truffle? Chocolate with truffle? Man, that sounds like a stomach ache.
The bling, it's gonna be icing on the cake, literally. So Jeff shows up and he's got the jewels we're gonna use on the socialite cake. $30 million worth of jewels, baby.
That's $30 million worth of jewels. I guess I was not born to have a rich life, because that looked like some Party City custom jewelry to me.
So we finished this cake and it turned out great. And I mean, this $30 million cake was worth every penny.
Or was it? This one is $52 million. Where can I find these cakes? I just want to go and steal myself a cake. You get the best of both worlds. You get $50 million and you also get cake. I'm surprised we don't have more cake thieves out there. This girl did a runway cake, but the real question is, where her pants at? What happened? Did she spend all the money on cake and she couldn't afford pants? She couldn't afford legs? This is supposed to look like a runway show. So you could see the model, you could see the photographer, you could see the people sitting front row. They only got one row, so it doesn't count as much. This is the world's most expensive cake. She literally had to give up her legs for it. Actually, it was bought at an auction, and this man in the UAE, that's where all the excessive things happen. I just want to go there. I just want to live my best life in Dubai. He was just like, oh, I need something real special for my daughter. Just a humble cake. And he ended up buying this cake and adding some jewelry to it, because apparently that's what you do when you're rich. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. And it ended up being worth $75 million a cake. Imagine. His daughter was probably like, Dad, I'm too old for this. I just wanted a new Lamborghini.
For the cake, she wanted to do something different.
This woman did a chandelier cake. The cake fully hanging from the ceiling. That's how you know. You got too much money. It's time to give some to charity.
The bakers revealed that to achieve this effect, they had to install an armature through the center to hold it in position.
But how? Did she also just cancel gravity? This cake I'm kind of confused at. It's like it got stairs, it got cake, it got flowers. Like, what are you doing, ma'am? And these people, they got that ginormous cake. That was so expensive, they had to take out of her dress budget. She missing half a dress. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.